Often you encounter a large data set like this, wherein information is given to you in multiple columns and the data spans across numerous rows. As you can see here, data is going beyond the screen size. Now you want to create some kind of a snapshot of this data, wherein let's say I want to say in Kolkata how much was the total turnover. Now if I want to find this information, I will have to search Kolkata in each row here and then find the corresponding value and sum it up. If you remember, this can be done using a sum if function, conditional if. So in Excel, the same thing can be achieved in multiple ways, but the much faster way of doing it without using any function is the filters, only the snapshot. So to use filters over this data set, I first need to insert that filter. The way it is done is highlight this, the row, the heading row, go to data, and under data where you see sort and filter, you can choose filter. The moment you say filter, you will see that at the headings you see this drop down kind of thing which comes up. Here there is no data, so it's all showing blanks. Now we said we want to know in Kolkata how much was the turnover. We can go to here, you see everything selected. If you click this again, everything is deselected and I only select Kolkata. I say OK. It's showing me the values for Kolkata, and then I can just sum it up and see 331000. That's my total value for Kolkata. Similarly, let's say I want to come out of it, again say select all, say OK, again the entire data set is selected. Now I only want to know for selling answering machines how much was units sold. So I'll click here, deselect this, select answering machine, say OK. This is number of units sold. I just highlight this, it tells me 6700. Now if you don't know, if you just see a snapshot and you don't know whether you have selected a filter or not, just look at the heading. If you see a funnel kind of symbol here, it means this particular filter is selected. So if you click this, you will see only answering machine was selected. So if you deselect that and select all, you can get back the original thing. You can also do this using a shortcut, and the shortcut for data for filters is you just click here, press the control, press shift together and L. Again if I press control, shift and L, I can get the filter back. So the shortcut is control plus shift plus the L value. That's a shortcut for filters. In conjunction with filters, you can also use some functions. So let's say we put the value sum, and I say I sum up all the turnover which I have. So right now my total turnover is showing me as 259,4450. Let's say now I choose Bangalore. I choose city as Bangalore and I say OK. Even though only 3 values are shown, this value does not change. If you select this, you'll see it's showing 264,350, the summation of these 3 cells, but this value is still showing sum of all the values. So even if the values are hidden, sum includes them in the calculation. So then we need a different function which will add up only those values that are shown, and that is your subtotal function. So if you type equal to subtotal, it says returns a subtotal in a list or a database. And why subtotal? Because it's not the entire list. Go back here, and then if you see subtotal, there are two, or the first variable, I'll ask you what kind of variable you want to calculate. So you can calculate average, count, and the entire list is given to you. You choose what you want to calculate. In this case we want sum, so I choose 9. 9 refers to sum, comma, I give the entire reference. The reference is right from row number 3, E3 till E25. That's my range of my entire data. And that's what you get. If you see, this sum is the total sum of the entire turnover. This sum is only for the highlighted data, which you can just confirm. If I highlight this, here I see 264350 is exactly 264350. Now, instead of Bangalore, if I make this Mumbai, I say okay, this remains same, this changes, because it now shows adding up all Mumbai values. As you can see, filters allow you to select multiple things. I could choose Mumbai, Pune, Chandigarh, 3 of them, and then say okay. So only these 3 values are shown. So using filters, I can do single selection, multiple selection. I can select within this, I can then select within this. I say only answering machines. So only within Chandigarh, Mumbai and Pune it is showing me answering machines. So in a way I am slicing the data and only seeing that snapshot that I am interested in. So filters are especially useful when you have a large data set and you want to see their snapshots with the entire data being shown to you. You will see in the subsequent session that there are other ways of slicing and dicing the data and seeing the snapshot of the same data. But for now, filters that way are very useful if you temporarily want to create the snapshot, quickly see it and move on. So remember, the shortcut that we use is Control, Shift and L for filters. Thank you.